What does throwing humanoid monsters into a political hotspot do to the horror? I would argue that threading Resident Evil's creatures with the word terrorism ultimately makes them banal. This isn't an insane crisis for Chris to overcome, it's a mission to complete, just another day on the job. Interestingly, the Majini are characterized as less brain-dead than the Ganados from Resident Evil 4. They're more articulate, more trained. This is mainly shown through the weaponry they wield, but also in their behavior. For example, at the start of the game, we see a Majini wielding a megaphone. He rants in Swahili before ordering the execution of Reynard Fisher, and then actively orders the group to attack Chris and Sheva. Contrast this with how the Ganados ritualistically burn a cop at the stake in Leon's adventure. The behavior in 5 is less glazed and more active. The name Majini comes from the Swahili for evil spirits, something that makes the people of Kajuju seem superstitious. That makes sense considering they live so close and are descendants of a community that once worshipped the Sonnentrep. Legendary tales have been passed down. It's just a shame that's only shown to us through dead animals, generic skulls, and candles. Their intelligence could be blamed on the plaga they're infected with. The Ganados consumed a Type 1 plaga. Majini have been force-fed Type 2. It's an enhanced, engineered version of Las Plagas that takes control of the host far quicker, mainly because it's left to mature outside of the body before it's rammed down its victim's throat. Between the Majini and the Indapaya, we're given a swathe of foes to fight, but it typically goes back to an intelligent use of weapons. Even the Indapaya who've been infected with Type 3 plaga wield shields and spears, or wear helmets that incentivize headshots. Humanoid enemies were interesting in Resident Evil 4 because they were such a stark contrast to what we'd seen before. It made things unsettling and eerie, especially when their heads exploded and we saw the tentacles underneath. Bringing them into Resident Evil 5 is dampened because they keep returning to well-armed, well-stocked humans with guns.